So is Viagra named after Niagara Falls?
I don't know. I'm picturing Niagara Falls, and it's the name of like a softcore porn star, and it's her hair.
Yeah,
her hair is her main feature.
Yeah, Niagara
Falls, and it's like, oh, she has luscious long hair.
Ooh, it falls on her shoulders.
It falls on the sweater.
Falls on her sexy low-cut sweater.
Yeah, Niagara Falls.
Her sexy half sweater.
She's the babe in the Hardy Boys mysteries. She's the I got a big tita.
Were there babes in the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. But
and if
James...
so, were there hunks in Nancy Drew?
Oh yeah. Ryan Cock.
That's.
And then then my boyfriend Ryan Cock picked me up for the prom.
Nancy Drew don't have time for prom.
He said 2 penny loafers, and on top of that, a dime.
Hey,
I'm looking at 12 cents.
You ever have some penny loafers?
I've never understood what a penny loafer is.
It's just a kind of shoe.
But why is the pen? Isn't there something with a penny?
You could put a penny in it if you wanted to.
You could put a penny.
But
in
you
any
could put
shoe.
a penny in any shoe.
Yeah.
It does. It's got a penny slot though.
Oh, why didn't they just add those to Nike?
And I put that in there, and I got the jackpot.
Air Jordan Max now with penny slots.
Now with penny slots. Ding 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 ding.
Allen Iverson has broken his knee, slipping on a coin.
Oh, don't talk about injured athletes after what happened last night.
Something happened to Allen Iverson in an Italian NBA game in 2006.
No, you haven't heard the news?
Yeah, I heard that someone died. Because...
They're not dead yet.
I heard it's
but
because
I did
of COVID.
just say yet.
Yeah, it's because of COVID.
Yeah, it was COVID.
That's what this tells you the kind of stuff I read in the morning. Because I've only been up for a few hours. I've read several posts that said, oh, wow, suspicious, another perfectly healthy athlete dies. And then I look and it says r/conspiracy.
It is suspicious.
Yeah.
Did you watch the clip?
No. I don't want to watch a man die.
He's not dead.
Yet. Yeah.
I'm going to keep saying yet.
Yeah.
No, he's perfectly healthy.
He's perfectly fine.
He just happens to be in the hospital.
Well, at the very least, he's embarrassed, so he's not perfectly fine.
Yeah, and he's mostly in the hospital out of like, I'm not ready yet.
How embarrassed would you be if you're like, because there's this kid in our class who fainted once while we were all reading a book.
That's sad.
And then we were all like, what a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
But it's like, you didn't have no, that just happened. Imagine if that kid was on the NFL.
On the NFL Network.
No, he passed out while we were reading the Ryan White book.
The
Brian White book.
Brian White.
About the boy who got AIDS.
Brian Callen?
No. What? Yeah. No, Brian White, that child from Indiana who got AIDS he was a hemophiliac and got a blood transfusion in the 80s. Then he got AIDS, and then they were like, wow, it's not just a fancy old queers.
The sad book that we read was A Child Called It.
Well, that's just an Addams Family spinoff.
You read a novelization of the Addams Family?
No, then this kid passed out, and he was like a new kid in our school.
That's a bad move.
And we were all just like, damn, that kid has AIDS. He passed out because this book we were reading in class was too real.
Too close to home.
Damn. And then I don't think he did have AIDS. Maybe, who knows?
Who knows?
I don't even remember that kid's name.
Thomas AIDS.
I'm going to look it up. His name is Freddie Mercury.
And that child's name? Freddie Mercury.
That child. Who else is a famous person who's been afflicted with that terrible virus?
Rock Hudson.
And that child's name?
Rock Hudson.
Pebble Hudson. Dwayne the Pebble Hudson. No, man, but ever since then I've been like, you gotta be careful because you faint.
If you read about AIDS, you're gonna faint. You
no,
can't be reading about AIDS. Don't get any information. Don't learn how to stop it from happening.
If you read about a condition you have, you faint.
You faint.
Yeah.
That's why I don't read any books about being the coolest guy in the world.
Well, that's just because they don't let you read those. Because they're like, oh, you'll have no frame of reference. We might as well let a bug read Latin. Eric's wearing a shirt that says Taco Mouth.
Yeah.
I guess ironically. I guess somewhere out there's a straight guy with one that says Hot Dog Mouth.
I traded with a guy.
Gotcha!
I traded with a guy.
Yeah.
I said, let's goof. Let's do a quick goof.
Let's trade our sexual orientation
Hey,
t-shirts.
Rock Hudson. Let's do a quick goof.
Who do you think is going to be that of our generation?
Rock Hudson?
Yeah.
Brian Callen.
Well, I guess it was already
I
Kevin.
keep saying Brian Callen for every...
Kevin Spacey. I keep thinking Kevin Costner when I mean to say Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, don't do that to Kevin Costner.
Yeah. And then people...
That's going to Kevin cost him.
Yeah. People are just picturing some, like, vaguely rugged 90s action star molesting a 14-year-old theater kid. It's like, well, where did that happen?
Ew.
Did Oliver go to the Baltimore fucking theater?
That was that gay guy hanging out by the docks. All right, this is starting to make sense.
Now I'm getting it. Costner. You ever hear that anecdote about him and Cal Ripken Jr.'s wife?
No, did they fuck her?
So Cal Ripken...
Did they fuck her?
They
Is
both
it just a threesome?
the most misogynistic way to describe what is actually a woman getting double pleasure. No, Kevin Costner. Not Kevin Costner. I mean, but yes, Kevin Costner.
Yes, Kevin Costner. You're saying the right name this time.
Cal Ripken Jr. had like some record where he's like, he's played every baseball game that they let him play. This guy's never missed a game that he's allowed to play.
Okay.
And then apparently there was a game where the game was about to happen, and then he wasn't going to be at the game. There's like crazy stuff going on, and then a big blackout happened in Baltimore. Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh, game's canceled." And the rumor is that it was because he caught Kevin Costner fucking his wife. And then they got in a tussle, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm going to be late for the game."
Turn the lights off.
And then the Baltimore Orioles were like, "We can't have him lose that streak."
Yeah, turn the lights off. We're out of
That's the guy who loves baseball, not his wife.
The stadium's out of gas.
Yeah. He's like,
oh shit, we ran out of gas for the stadium.
They're like, we need someone to call in a bomb threat, but it has to be a believable call in. Do you know anyone who's a good actor? He's like, well, I know one fucking guy. Then he looks at his wife and he goes, and a lady too. He's fucking...
She's acting like she's faithful to a husband.
Like, all right, Mr. I'm sure he's a nickname. Baseball.
Mr. Baseball.
All right, Mr. Baseball.
All right, Mr. 3000. Is this just the plot to that Bernie Mac movie?
All right, Mr. The Entertainer.
Remember Mr. 3000?
Yeah, I never saw it.
Baseball?
That's Bernie. I've played 2,999 games of baseball. I'm just going to quickly visit my wife before I go to the, oh my God, Kevin Costner.
Oh my God.
And then you in the audience are like, wow, Kevin Costner's playing Kevin Costner?
And that's full penetration.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It's not simulated.
Holy shit.
This movie's rad.
Mr. 3000's nuts.
You know what I thought Antichrist needed? More baseball.
Yeah. They should do one of those.
Lars von Trier should make a baseball.
Some directors should do that as a goof, where it's just a normal, like, rom-com.
That's what David Lynch did with that tractor movie.
No, but I mean it's a normal rom-com, but then there just is a scene of full penetration. There's just a love scene where it's full penetration. And just because of that, it has to be, like, rated NC. It's, like, rated X. But then people are like, yeah, I saw it. It was just kind of a shitty...
It was terrible.
It's Drew Barrymore and Justin Long.
I watched it on Pornhub Premium.
Yeah, it's a horrible movie.
Yeah, just put rom-coms on Pornhub.
Well, I think people have done that.
What are you sipping on?
There's water. It's cold, though.
Right.
Your water looks frosty. And it's in a Sprite bottle.
It's in a Sprite bottle.
Check this out. This will be a little treat for the listener.
You got one of those, too?
Wait, check this one out. You recognize that?
No.
Damn, I feel like a woman. That's pretty cool. Merry Christmas, everybody.
We're going to save this for the Christmas episode next year. Which, classically, both of our families, we grew up in a big Shania house. So you're always listening to, or was it Sheryl Crow?
It was Shania.
Shania.
I wish I could do some Sheryl Crow on the marimba.
Did Shania...
What's this thing called?
I just call it a marimba.
Marimba?
That sounds right enough to me.
People are like, oh, cultural appropriation's bad. The worst has to be taking, like, the coolest African instrument and being like, we're going to sell this as a knick-knack.
Yeah, and you're going to play Shania Twain on it and
this
make
ain't
your
gonna
friends
be at
laugh.
Guitar Center. No one's testing these out at Guitar Center.
This is at a shop that has 3 customers a year.
This is a Pier 1 import.
In a small town's historic downtown storefront where it's a melting pot, a store that sells that, and a carpet store.
We don't have to pay rent on the carpet store because my dad built the square. I
had one of those. I don't know where it went.
I
lost it in the Great Fire of last year.
That's true. It is made of wood.
It's flammable. Very flammable. That's probably what started the fire. We didn't start the fire. The marimba did with its sick-ass tunes.
I've played some towns where it's like, it's a small town and the venue's right off the town square.
Yeah.
But it's a real small town when it's a town corner. You're like, damn.
It's just a roundabout with a building
They
in the
only
middle.
have half of the courthouse built. I've tried that joke twice in situations where that was the situation.
Yeah.
And both times the audience was like offended.
Yeah, they're just sad. They're just making fun of their town.
They're like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Some towns have a square?
Yeah, why wouldn't they feel bad about that?
Yeah.
You're denigrating their
Build more than half
town.
a courthouse. A bar that's closed.
A bar that closes at 8.
Yeah. A dentist's wife's clothing store.
Richest man in town.
Yeah.
The dentist.
The dentist's wife's knick-knack shop where you can pick up one of these.
Pick up a marimba for $25.
Shania Twain on marimba. It's a little zine I wrote. I should put that
I wrote
out.
that about Fredericksburg, Indiana.
Yeah. I should put out zines that's like how to play bass only on Shania Twain.
You just want to publish tab books. Why don't you just write tab books?
I'm going to just write tab. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to teach you how to play accordion to the hits of Christina Aguilera's later career.
That would be great if someone introduced it. They're like, oh, I'm what do you do for a living? They're like, oh, I'm a writer. And it's like, really? Anything I might have read? And it's like, well, did you ever try and learn Flea's bass lines in middle school?
Yeah, there must be an about the author. I'm going to try to find one of these books. Because there must be like an author.
Yeah, someone's got to do it. I mean,
someone was credited.
That shit doesn't just appear.
Here, this one, Hal Leonard. That's a company. Oh, here's the classic one. Dale Turner. What's Dale Turner's life like?
Front or back for the about the author, or nowhere in the book.
Nowhere in the book. It's gotta be sad when you're like flipping to the back, or you got your wife there. You're like, I wonder if I included you in the blurb, honey. And then
I dedicated my tab book to you, and then sweetheart.
Instead of an about the author, they have additional music note definitions. In case you don't know what a
Dale
fucking bass
Turner
clef is.
Tab author. Tab artist.
Oh, this one's also done by Hal Leonard. Hal Leonard must be the king of tabs.
List of books by author Dale Turner. He wrote a book called Ska Guitar.
No.
I'm surprised you don't have that one.
I would love to own the Dale Turner collection.
He's got a lot.
The complete works of Dale Turner. Well, I don't think it's like you study making one tab book your life. I'm a Rolling Stones tab scholar.
There are other books, but I feel like they have to be by a different Dale Turner. Because I don't think he wrote this, The Farmer's Wife, Amish erotic novel.
He probably did.
This guy has a hell of a ghostwriting career.
You read the blurb,
if he's like,
it's like...
I'm freelance. One day I'm writing the Eagles, Hell Freezes Over, authentic tab book, and the next I'm writing The Farmer's Wife.
Well, maybe The Farmer's Wife is like a session musician on vacation. Car breaks down.
There's one called Summer is Over that looks like a guy in I'm looking at this cover for this book. It's a guy in a lab coat over in the corner on the beach. And a sexy lady in a dress.
Incredible. Do you think this tab guy thinks himself as a preeminent flea scholar? I'm a preeminent.
Oh, I'm a scholar. Eric Clapton, Aerosmith.
Yeah, this
Eagles.
is cool. I like this. Where's the funk one? Here's the funk one. This is the cool one.
Of course, this is a cool one. It's the funk one.
John Petrucci. Oh no, this is just forward by John Petrucci.
John
Liebman. They tried their best to hide this author's name into the design.
It's the same color as the background.
Yeah, they're like, funk bass is what we want to pop on this. Anything else is excessive. Once again, Hal Leonard, man.
Oh shit, the ska guitar cover is awesome.
What's that like?
It's
something on a beach.
It looks it's a lady on a beach.
Somebody on a beach near a beach.
It provides in-depth coverage of Jamaican ska, English ska, Southern Californian ska.
I love the idea of a
ska.
I love the idea of a book providing coverage and an unupdatable medium providing coverage.
Oh man.
What a world! Does he write an Afro Man tab book? That would be my dream come true.
Let's see. I bet there is. Is there a Afro Man Harimba tab book?
Ooh, I'm trying to learn because I got marimba. La 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 la.
Almost Human grayscale coloring book for adults looking for stress relief and relaxation. I guess they're just like, all right, if you're looking for that, you probably are high. Maybe we can sell you a coloring book.
No, I went to an Afro Man concert yesterday.
Oh yeah, how was that?
2 days ago.
Yeah, that was 2 days
ago.
How was that?
I won the Colt 45 giveaway.
Did you really? I was wondering where that came from. That makes sense now.
People kept giving him Colt 45s on stage, and then he was drinking one, then he would put them down. So by the end, he had 4 unopened.
Yeah.
And then he's going to pass them out to the crowd as he's leaving, and then he gave one to some cute girl up front. Cute for a 2022 Afro Man concert. So
she just was alive.
A Kentucky 4. Then no, I was joking because he was talking about signing tits, and then ladies were going to be his tit signed. Then I was joking with the person I was like, "You think I could go up and get my tits signed by Afro Man?"
Of course.
And then we're laughing, and then we saw the time. We're like, "I probably do have better tits than some of these."
I got better tits than some of these girls.
Certainly less chest hair than some of.
No, you should have gotten your nuts signed.
No, that would have been funny. Just go up and be like, "Hey, Afro Man, I got some gum on my pants." And just my balls pulled out of the zipper. I spilled a bunch of Laffy Taffy on my jeans.
Spilled Laffy Taffy.
I spilled a bunch of bubble yum melted into my dungarees afro.
Mr. Man.
Mr. Man.
Mr. Man, I got this Laffy Taffy all over my jorts.
Will you sign it? And then he's like, sure. Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
This isn't melted Laffy Taffy.
Well, I would know.
At least tell me the joke. No, he was doing bits.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Has he just transitioned into basically just being a stand-up at this point?
No, he only did 3 jokes. And he had his DJ doing, toons.
But there's no drummer?
No, there's no drummer. He had a DJ, and then Afro Man occasionally plays a weed-shaped guitar.
Nice.
He was rocking on that guitar.
I bet.
He was having some fun. No, but he was
You
giving
should have
out.
asked him if he wanted you to write his tab book.
Oh, he loved me. Oh my God, I should hit him up because I became friends with one of his openers. Because I was kind of one of the stars of the Afro Man concert.
Oh my God.
And
You
then,
always think these things.
no, I don't. That's why I'm confident. That's why I'm confident this time. I'm
You
correct.
always think these things.
No, his opener with long dreadlocks.
You're like, oh, I remember when we saw the Joker. I was the star.
No,
the
Joaquin
audience.
Phoenix was. I didn't say that. I didn't think that at all. I was thinking about the other day when we saw the Joker.
Movie sucks.
That was funny because it was 3 white fellas, and then we brought an Asian woman, and then we took.
That's a weird way to describe that setup.
Yeah, but then we cut her out of the picture. We went.
Oh yeah, we did.
We went. Let's document this.
Yeah, we did. And
Chris,
we were like,
you take the photo.
I forgot about that. Yeah, we were like, let's take a picture of 3 white boys going to see the Joker.
Yeah.
And have our Asian girl Ward to take the picture.
Have our international acquaintance cut her out of this experience.
This might be the first movie she's ever seen in America.
I think it very well might have been, actually. I think they've only been here for like a few months.
You don't still live here, right?
They live in D.C. They were going to move back, but then they got better job offers in D.C.
Oh, okay.
No, man, those were the days.
The day.
The day. Those were the days. You know those days when we saw the Joker?
What was that? One time he came to town when you were still living in Old Louisville. He was there, and we did some drinking game that I slowly realized was just never going to end. It was like a bucket thing.
Oh, we played Sink the Biz?
I was trying to remember.
Good Lord.
I was trying to remember.
I have no memory of us playing.
I was thinking of that the other day. I was like, what the fuck? Explain to the folks at home what the hell that is. And also me, because I can't quite remember how it works.
So you get a bucket.
Yeah.
Always good to start.
Always good to start your drinking game rules with, all right, so you got a bucket.
If you don't have a pail. It's always a good to drink out of a thing that the most commonly used adjective is rusty. Most commonly associated adjective with the word bucket.
And the second one is mop.
Mop.
The third is probably filthy.
Yeah. Now you get a nice bucket. You get a nice quality bucket. Then there's you get a glass cup that's like a Dixie cup maybe. No, bigger than a Dixie cup. It's like an odd size for a glass cup. Like a juice glass almost.
Yeah.
And then you put it so it's you fill the bucket with beer.
Yes.
Then you put the glass thing so it's floating in there, and then you all have side cups of beer, and then you take turns going around pouring beer from a height, from a foot or so, into the glass cup, and you don't want to be the one who sinks it.
Yeah.
Because if you're the one who sinks it, then you have to pick it up out of this bucket of beer and chug that thing. And if you sink it 3 times in a row, you have to chug the bucket of beer. But also, everyone's drinking on the side.
But how does it never
And then occasionally
end?
you fuck up and you're just like, oh no, I poured my rum and cranberry into the big bucket of beer. Oh no, I poured my vodka.
I dropped my monster in there.
Oh no, I thought that was the spittoon. No, it never ends because wait, how would it end? What would the end be?
I just remember,
There's no more beer.
I remember playing
Also, the game's great because it requires so much beer that it's the odds of that bar running out of whatever the particular. So it's the odds of that remaining high life or remaining. The odds of no one getting a second pitcher and fucking up is crazy. So you're drinking a rusty bucket of half high life, half fucking Genesee cream ale.
half Mickey's, half Bud Light.
Some guy accidentally dropped a fucking quesadilla in it.
Someone drunk came up with a nacho. Dropped their bean dip in there.
My family, when I graduated college, because I was like an IU thing, it was like this bar there, and then we all did it. And then I was like, oh, yeah, my drinking days are I'm like definitely chilled out on that. And my parents were like, yeah, good thing you didn't become an alcoholic. And a month later, they're like, we got you a thing for a present. And they just got like a home version of that. Yeah, they're fucking psychopaths.
I just remember playing it and looking over at your friend and being like, wait a minute, how do you win? And he just started laughing.
Yeah.
And went, shh.
It's a very fun game. You get that, you're in a big old group. IU basketball is on.
No, that was a fun day. That was, and your friend,
It stands for Sink the Bismarck. But I don't know I don't know what that means.
That means like, sink a town.
Sounds like some shit they named at the Algonquin Hotel.
Why don't we play Sink the Bismarck, Dorothy?
Why don't we play Dorothy's dumb fucking game? Dorothy.
The game where she tries to get one of us drunk enough to fuck her in the ass.
You gotta get your bucket. No, man. No, but Afro, man. What were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say that was a fun day.
That was delightful.
And your other friend was there, who lived here for a little bit.
And another guy with the same first name.
No, it was a different It wasn't an Andy. It was the guy who does the ear stuff.
Andrew.
His name was Andrew?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. You're right. It was Andrew. I guess one of them had to be an Andrew.
I have a lot of friends named Andy and Andrew.
One of them had to pick up the slack and be an
Most
Andrew.
People I know in 2008 to 2012 are named Andy or Andrew.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's more than 50%.
That'd be a very confusing compilation a quote-unquote fan could make one day. They're like, Dan's making up these stories. None of them fucking cross-reference.
Did some fact
How is
checking.
this Andy guy lived in 15 different places?
This Andy guy.
He's a Chinese wife, but he's an ear doctor, but he's what the fuck?
They worked at the college radio station together, but all of a sudden this guy's making tamales?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
The guy with the duck shitting in the back seat of his car? However, Andy, he told me the story. He's like, it was this, I always wanted more info, but he couldn't give me any because he didn't have any more. But he's just like, yeah, I remember once when I was a kid, you just have like this flash of memory. He was like, I remember once in the backseat of my dad's car, and my brother was like a baby, and then in between us there was a duck in a cage, and it was shitting, and I just remember being like, Dad, this duck is shitting.
Ducks shit a lot.
And then I was like, what was the context of that? And he's like, I don't know. I was like, did you have ducks? He's like, nah. And that's like, I'm like, man, I gotta know more.
Is that New York, Andy?
No, that's Indiana to DC, Andy. Some duck shitting.
How's New York Andy doing?
Oh, he's doing great.
Yeah.
You go see him at some cool bar. He's better at posting the bars he bartends at than I am at the shows I'm doing.
Yeah, bartenders are like that.
He'll be like, come see me at, and then he has like a schedule, he has a graphic. He paid some guy to do a graphic. And then it's me in a story that I accidentally set to only my mom. Being like, hey, I'm going to Michigan sometime.
I think I'm going to Michigan.
I think next year I'm going to do his shows.
This year, shows.
January, shows.
Oh, so Afro Man?
Oh, he loved me. He was, because he kept catching me in the crowd.
Are you going to open for Afro Man?
No, he didn't see me or anything. We did fist bump through a curtain.
That sounds like some weird glory hole
It was
euphemism.
Because he did, I live in a van. Oh, I think my dog's trying to get the wall. There's a cat in here, too.
There's a whole party in here.
No, Afro Man, he was rapping and singing, playing guitar. And entertaining, really. But he's like rapping, and most people like don't know what the fuck's going on. And they're just like, woo, whatever. And then he would kept catching me rapping along. And
Yeah,
then
you're probably the only person there who knows the words to more
no,
than
there's a
one
big
song.
fat autistic guy who he and I kept catching eyes and
You sure
giving
you
each
weren't
other
looking
the
in a
thumbs
mirror?
up. I wish,
Sure
man.
you weren't looking in a mirror?
He had a very cool anime hoodie. No, there was him. There was one random lady who knew a lot of words.
Yeah.
And then that was it. And that's why the opener liked me. He had long dreadlocks. He watched from the side of the stage. He kept taking videos of me.
That's weird.
And then at one point he came over and went, dude, I need to get your energy. And I was like, you're from Oklahoma and are white and have dreadlocks. I need your energy.
Yeah. What, did you know his words too? Why is
No, I didn't know his words. But he was on the side of the stage
Oh,
watching
okay,
me
during
rap to
Afro Man. Okay, yeah.
But then Afro Man would occasionally, he would catch me in the crowd. And then I would mess him up because he'd start laughing.
Nice.
He'd like catch my eye, he'd start laughing.
Yeah.
And then he's panning out the Colt 45s at the end.
Yeah.
And then I reach up, and then I see him, as soon as my hand reaches up, he reaches towards me. And I'm like, oh my God. And then another hand
I'm gonna
reaches
touch
up
Afro
in
Man.
between. And I'm like, all right, well, they're probably going to get it. Afro Man goes, nah.
Nice.
Swipes their hand, goes out of his way to hand it to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you tell him, hey, I saw you walking down the street one time in your hometown?
I thought about it, but I didn't. If I would have hung, I didn't want to hang out long enough to tell him that. Hey, I saw you once going to your grandpa's funeral, but I didn't want to say hi because I thought it might have just been another black guy. But then I looked online and it was you.
It was you.
So I guess in a way I'm more racist. Because I can't tell black people that I know apart from strangers. No.
I knew it was you, but I just assumed, no, just black.
I assume no, that's another black
That's
man.
just a black man.
That's how they dress in southern Alabama.
Funeral attire.
Yeah, big afros.
Big afros, funeral
There's a
attire.
lot of caricatures of 70s pimps walking around in 2020 Mobile. With chalices. No, man, he had a nice UK outfit. It was very impressive.
That's not the wrong town. Buddy.
No, but it's Kentucky, man. And for how nice that outfit is, you can't have one of those for every place you play. It's not like he's peeling one off and it has Bowling Green, Kentucky embroidered on fur.
Got my dick. What was it? Stuck my finger in ass in Radcliffe.
I fucked a girl in Radcliffe, stuck my finger in her ass, and I made her snip.
Yeah, which doesn't rhyme.
No,
I
texted Afro Man.
I texted it to you, and I was like, that doesn't rhyme. And
No.
then I listened to the song again, and I'm like, how do you make it rhyme? I
Yeah.
don't get it.
He's an artist.
I'm like, that does not rhyme at all. Like
He did that song. me and these four dudes I was sharing a poorly rolled blunt with.
Nice.
Who I went, are you guys from Louisville? And they went, nah. And where are you from? They went, Kentucky. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah, from Radcliffe.
Dude,
Baby.
I live in Kentucky. That's a weird answer.
Where are you from? America.
That was bizarre. No, man, Afro Man. But then he's doing his meet and greet, which is extra. And I'm not doing that. But he's in the. It's just a 21st Amendment.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So it's just the Afro Man meet and greet is where that open mic used to be, but just with curtains.
Yeah, I was
put
gonna
up.
say there's not really even. Oh yeah, I guess you could kind of section that area off.
Yeah. So he was waiting for the meet and greet to start, and he's by the wall, and I see him through this board shitty curtain, and he's like, "Hey, Afro Man, I'm the guy in the green jacket. I just want you to know I'm a huge fan. Thank you for playing. I live in a van. I'm a DIY artist, and you're a big inspiration." And then he went, "Thanks, man." And then he fist bumped me through that.
Well, you can't open the curtain
No.
because then that makes the meet and greet feel
That
shallow.
blows. Then people realize, wait, this is just the place that used to be the Cure.
It shatters the illusion.
This doesn't offend you.
Where's Mikey?
Yeah. What the fuck? Why did the bartender spend so long wiping off the top of my unopened High Life? What possibly was that stuck in the rim of the High Life?
Where's that dumb bitch that used to run this place?
Yeah.
Walking around starting an open mic so she can heckle comedians.
Yeah, we've really lost that element of Louisville comedy. where it's like venues actively hate that comedies happen. Like now everyone's like, no, it's great. It's a side room. People come out. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
You need a guy playing pool on stage.
You need a dartboard on stage.
Yeah.
You need a dart league going on in the back of the
You
stage.
need a bartender when they see the guy coming to set it up goes, fuck, Tuesday.
Fuck, I should have let Trudy work.
Yeah.
She was trying to pick up this shift. God damn it.
Yeah. No, I think I'm going to link up with Afro Man.
You should.
Well, his opener liked me. They're on the road together. So I was chatting with his opener later.
This is your move, man.
And then he followed me on Instagram. So I think I'm going to follow him.
Yeah.
Message him back and be like, yeah. Also, he was very impressed because he was like, I'm like, you're from Oklahoma? I was like, I was out there playing Pony Boy, which is like a big venue.
Yeah.
And then he was like, damn.
You're
you
bigger
rap?
than me.
He went, you rap? And I went, no. And he
No.
went, oh, okay.
Can you... What? Really? Really asking me?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Man, that's your next move. That's your next career bump. Opening for Afro Man on the road.
There's this guy who
Living in a van.
There's this guy who had his name, because I didn't really look at the lineup, and it was like...
Afro Man is probably one of the better... If you were to open for a musician as a comedian, I think Afro Man is probably the best one available.
Absolutely. It was super miscast, because all his openers were like rappers.
Yeah.
And it's like none of these old white people want to see new underground rap.
Yeah. It's like they barely care about you.
They're here to get drunk and then sort of here because I got high in the background.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Afro Man, you are basically a piano player in a hotel room
Yeah.
for this party. I'm sorry, Afro, but I'm sorry, Mr. Man.
Mr. Man.
But
No, he was rocking it though. He was grooving.
you're a white trash
I
hotel
wanted
piano
more.
player.
Yeah. No, his openers were like Ozone, Debase, man. And like he just like went to nonsense names. And then
How many openers did he have?
there were 3.
Jesus Christ.
And I remember looking at the lineup and I was like, all right, well, this is just, I don't know these people, all these names are stupid.
Yeah.
And then I was in there and I
Don't
was,
say that about your new friend.
no, they were actually fine. And then I go in there and I'm looking, I'm like, I wonder which opener this is. This guy's got a ski mask on and a paisley cowboy shirt and a cowboy hat. And then I look at the show poster, and the one guy's name is Ski Mask the Cowboy. So I'm like, I bet it's him.
I think it might be.
It might be
It
him.
might be Ski Mask.
And then my good friend Kid Lennon went up.
Kid
Rocked the
Lennon.
hats.
I like
Kid
that
Lennon.
name. That's a good name.
He's a friend of the show. Let's get. We should get Kid Lennon on.
I'll get Kid Lennon on.
Let's find out where the Afro Man Kid Lennon Ski Mask the Cowboy.
Well, I don't want Ski
tour
Mask.
is pulling
I
up
don't want
next.
Ski Mask to Cowboy. He sounds scary.
He also wouldn't be able to talk. He had a mask on.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I guess he had to open because he was rapping.
Yeah. Yeah, Ski Mask has a hole for the mouth.
That's true. So you can go, give me the ski lift.
Give me the lift ticket, bitch.
Yeah, do you think are old white women afraid of skiing?
Yes.
They're like, ah!
They clutch their pearls.
Yeah.
Like paoli.
That's wild because they probably the ones who ski the most.
That's true.
So it probably is the opposite effect.
Yeah.
They probably see a burglar and they
And
just
they're-
go,
and they're
you're
like,
so far from the slopes.
Oh. Do you know my husband?
Are you lost from the lift? The mountains are half a nation away.
Would you like to come stay at my estate this weekend?
Whoa.
Me and my
Estate
husband are having a
tax.
get-together of some local diddly-doos.
You're gonna diddly doos. How about this one? Estate tax. It's when you die.
Estate tax. You're in the ground.
Yeah, you get it. I realized that as I was setting it up, I don't have no idea what the fuck estate tax actually is. Estate tax. I was worried at the Afro Man concert that there would be a shooting.
I can see that happen.
They had a guy pad me down, right? I think he patted
Pad?
everyone down. But he patted me down. He went,
patted you down?
Yeah, and he went,
wiped the sweat off your forehead or something?
No, he just touched my shirt pocket. But and when he was doing it, he was kind of dancing. And then he went, now you, buddy. So then I did a little dance. And then he was like, ha ha. And then he did the pat, because that's what he was actually doing.
I thought he was like, all right, now pat me down.
Oh, that would have been awesome. I would have loved to have patted him that. I should have done that. Man, that would have been, you would have gotten a kick out of that. You would have loved that. You would be like, I knew there's a reason I started working security for hire.
I knew there was a reason I got into hospitality.
Yeah.
I guess security is anti-hospitality.
Yeah, not too hospitable to me. I'm just trying to bring a gun into the Afroman concert.
Just trying to bring my Luger in to see Mr. Man.
Dan Alton dead at the Afroman concert. Me with all my fans.
Your new fans.
No, well, it's a lot of Dan.
I brought some flyers.
A lot of Dan Alton heads were already there.
I bet.
From all over.
Oh, not all.
There's one guy went, can I take
They were not from all over.
He went, can I take a picture with you? And I went, sure. And then after the show, we're leaving. He went, can I get another picture with you? And he went, where do I know you from? He went, I don't know. You're just dancing a lot.
Did you think you'd met a fan?
I thought he was a fan. Because other people, I get recognized sometimes. It's not like unusual.
Yeah.
And it was, but yeah, man, that'd be great. It's like you're the 90s and just someone's like, hey, can I get a photo of you, guy? You're very handsome. It's Brad Pitt. He's like, I saw you were handsome. I didn't know you're famous.
I just thought he was sexy.
I was like, that guy's a good-looking guy. Damn.
Ooh.
Now I know why they call him The Rock. He's strong. This random man's strong.
Rocks are not very strong.
Yeah, they are.
All they can do is beat up scissors. It's not very strong.
Can't keep more from
I
paper.
can fucking beat up scissors.
Hide the paper.
Yeah, paper beats him up.
That's not a good WrestleMania main event. Jonathan Paper versus The Rock. Special guest referee.
On top of him. The Rock is like, I can't move. Ah!
And then after, Scissors comes out on the ramp. And you were like, I thought they were dead.
I thought Scissors got smashed.
Wrestling should do that sometimes. Just like, this guy's dead.
They just tried that with the NFL, and it did not go over well.
That's true. That's just to get the conspiracy people going. My psychic.
What is the conspiracy?
That because people keep dying from COVID.
Why are my pants wet? Did I?
That's the real conspiracy. That's a conspiracy.
There's a conspiracy in my pants.
No, man.
I think I got a little sweaty crotch action going on.
What size are those?
Small.
Small. I was watching this one. My girl was watching a ghost hunting thing, and they described this person as a psychic medium.
Yeah.
I think they're a psychic large. I'm no psychic, but I think that's a large.
I'm no psychic Taylor,
but that's a large. I'm gonna make a little face. Psychic medium.
I think you need to be over in the husky psychic.
She says she's a psychic medium, and I'm a skeptic. Sure, I believe her abilities to talk to ghosts.
But she's more of a large.
Looks to me like a large. Now let's talk to these ghosts. What did...
That was weird.
What are you going to say?
I don't remember it anymore.
Afro-Man's big thing now is that he got raided. A bunch of cops raided his house like a few months ago. You seen this?
I haven't seen it.
On TMZ 2.
TMZ 11.
Yeah, it's just coverage of me. It's coverage of
Hey, click on TMZ 11 and just updates on every girl I've ever fucked.
There's photos of Ken Carney working at Kroger. TMZ 11.
It's just I'm looking at it and it's just like, that girl you saw panhandling was that girl you hooked up with that one time. No, you weren't sure, but it was. That happened to me the other day on my way here. Last time I came here. I think I forgot to tell you that. She was panhandling on the side of the highway, and I was like looking at her.
Where do I know that hand?
I was like, I definitely. She's like a real like crust punk looking.
I would assume.
You know my type.
Yeah. Eric's type could be he could have a column called Hot or Not, and you don't. There's no answer.
There is no.
There's
answer.
no. You can't click on the poll.
There's not.
It's more of a.
It's an existential dilemma.
More a deep troubling question.
It's not really an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little like the myth of Sisyphus. It's more about how you interpret it, you know?
The more attractive they are, the more you're like, yikes.
Yeah, the hotter they are, just the sadder you get.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh no.
Some sort of uncanny valley. Weird depressing line graph. And none of them know how to play funk bass.
I gotta get him some tab book.
Yeah.
No, she probably knows how to play the marimba.
I think marimba's a sauce.
I should have pulled over and thrown her my marimba from my back seat. Been like, this'll help you.
That'd be the funniest. Seeing like a white girl with dreadlocks and dumb tattoos.
Yeah.
Like a panhandling going like...
There's no way that I couldn't just go find one of those. Just gotta look around long enough. I would have given her some money, but I had a green light. And plus, what if she's got my kid in that stroller? No, she didn't have a stroller.
A little reverse I Am Sam.
Yeah.
No, that's wild. She's homeless.
We've determined that you are the father, and we sentence both of you to death. We sentence the mother and father to death.
Death squad, death panels. I'm worried about those. I've been listening to 2008 radio.
Okay.
And I'm worried Obama's going to start doing death panels.
Been catching up on your Opie and Anthony?
I haven't catching yet. I'm catching up on 2008 conservative radio. I'm very afraid of the death panels associated with universalized health care.
Nick DiPaolo saying the N-word on FM radio. They're just like, Nick, can you get through a sentence?
Nick, not so close to the ass. They repeat it. They go, Nick, can you not say? And they just repeat it so close to the ass.
Nick DiPaolo is one of my suggested friends.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. No, man, Andrew Tate, he's gonna, if you ask me, that guy's somewhere between an asshole and a ball bag.
That's true.
Has anyone done that joke? Well, I guess his name's not Taint. Never mind.
People call him Andrew.
I call him Andrew Taint because he's like halfway between an asshole and a ball bag. You know what I mean?
Who's the asshole? His brother?
No, he's an asshole and he's a ball bag.
And he's a ball bag.
Ball bag isn't really an insult that works outside of this very specific setup for the taint thing, though.
Ball bag, like there's a bunch of tennis balls.
You wouldn't really be like, what a ball bag that guy is. You might say has, but that'd be a compliment.
Yeah.
Nice scrote, sir.
Great ball bag. I would love if a girl said that to me one
Just on a
time.
golf course. Great scrotum, sir.
I finish up and she's like, by the way, great ball bag.
Great ball bag. I've had a lady compliment my testicles before.
Have you ever like freaking women out by being like, you know, my balls move, right? Like just naturally.
Ooh. I don't know what you mean by that. You mean like the scrotum?
Yeah, like you just if you just sit there and stare at your balls, they kind of move around.
Oh, I guess so.
You've never noticed that?
I mean, they move. I mean, not like they don't move. They don't. It's like gravity and like normal body thing. It's not like they're like spinning around. Like it's
not like pinball down there.
Yeah, it's not like they're.
But I mean, it's not like if
it's not like an aquarium.
It's not like if
you couldn't watch it.
Yes, you can.
You can like put a light behind it and be like, "This is entertaining to fall asleep."
You can see your balls move. I don't think you've ever looked at your balls long enough to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I definitely have.
I don't think you have.
I used to sleep with them on my eyes like a mask.
You got to look at them undisturbed.
That's
Lock your cock up and stare at your balls.
Yeah. Removing a rib so you can suck your own dick. And it's the Drake no meme. Drake yes meme. Removing your own dick so you can use your balls as a hot sleep mask. Thumbs up. This one's just for my Gilmore Girls heads out there. Asher Roth, Drake face no. Asher Fleming, Drake face yes.
Is Asher Fleming a
Asher Fleming's a character on Gilmore Girls, and Asher Roth was that rapper.
I Love College.
I love college.
That song's good.
I love drinking. I think he says one more thing, and then I think the fourth thing he says is, I love college. I think he says it again.
Yeah, he just loves it.
He loves it.
Well, who doesn't love college?
That song came out when I was like 19 and in college.
Yeah,
and even then I was like,
timing.
This song sucks.
No, you loved it.
I did not.
You loved it. You played it at one of your fucking naked parties and fucking swung your balls.
No, that would have been later. We would have been playing new hits like Bon Iver.
Grizzly Bear.
No, we would have been playing that Gravy Train song that's like, get down on all fours, open your back door. We used to listen to that song a lot. You don't know Gravy Train?
That Turquoise
We
Jeep?
used to listen to Strokin' by Clarence Carter. Turquoise Jeep was in the mix, but that's not really party music. That's like afternoon. Check out this YouTube video.
I think you can party at Turquoise Jeep.
We should book Turquoise Jeep.
I don't think we should.
I'm going to book Afro Man Turquoise
You told me when
Jeep.
you saw Turquoise Jeep, it all got out of hand.
No, I never
We
saw
need
them.
to endorse that.
I never saw them. Other people I know have seen them, and it's gotten out of hand.
It's too sexy.
Well,
That's why I said it's party music.
it is very sexy.
Yeah.
But you don't want to have sex at a party. You want to have sex at the
I think most
at
people
the
go to parties in
hotel.
college to have sex.
No, you go to the dorms and houses to have sex.
Houses.
Houses. Now you're thinking like an upperclassman. Eric's over here thinking like a freshman. I'm thinking off campus, baby, house.
No, I was too
We're
busy.
saving money, living a mile away from campus.
Yeah,
That money we save, we get a parking permit. We drive right up to campus.
right up. Spend all our money.
Yeah, I never was one of those kids.
You just lived in the dorms for...
No, I had houses, but I was
Weird.
always like, we'll live close enough to walk to campus, which in hindsight, I was like, what the fuck? We all had bikes.
Yeah.
Why don't we just have a cheaper house? Because college is like, you can just move a block away for, it's like $50 less, $50 less, $50 less. Like, it's like, well, how much do you want to, if you just walk more, you can pay a nickel a month.
I'm willing to walk an hour.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay $1 in
Yeah.
rent.
Then the most expensive one is it's just a bed in a lecture hall. It's the most expensive property in a
That's
college.
$3,000 a month.
That's not even that much, man.
That's a lot.
No, that is way too much.
Quite a bit.
That's more money than anywhere I've ever lived. A lot.
That was barely a sentence.
You think this is where I got it for Game of Thrones? The layout of a marimba.
Oh, that's not what my marimba looked like. My marimba had a handle.
I think I almost figured out Glory Days.
I used to know how to play the beginning of Who Makes the Nazis by The Fall on a marimba. Because I think that song actually has marimba in it. Because it's The Fall. And they're weird. And on,
Well, you don't think Shania Twain is
and
marimba?
on crack.
Damn, I feel like a woman.
That is kind of a weird thing for a woman to just be screaming about.
I feel kind of like a lady. I feel like a lady.
That is kind of something that does kind of sound like she yelled it on mushrooms or
Well,
something.
I was riffing her. I mean, it's an obvious riff, but I was just like, I can't remember the song. Oh, not getting paid right. Short skirt, can't walk home. A lot of guys friend requesting me.
Damn, I feel like a walk to my car after the bar closes.
Nobody taking me seriously.
Call me in the middle of the date, make sure everything's going all right. Oh. Talking to my friend on the phone when I walk down the street.
Damn. It sucks being a woman.
Damn. Misogyny.
I was watching this thing about that song from the Vice thing, and they're like,
they did that?
yeah, they did that song.
Jesus Christ.
And they're like,
that's a fall from grace from going to Afro
I
Man
agree.
to that.
In a weird way, I completely agree.
Not even in a weird way. What is worth investigating about damn, I feel like a woman?
I
don't understand.
How
because
the gays,
damn, I don't feel like a woman.
How the gays liked it. How it became an anthem for everybody. And she was a tomboy.
So the gays liked her because they were like, maybe I could fuck that lady.
No, the gays liked her because they were like, I feel like a woman. You go, girl.
That's not what gay guys feel like.
But I know, but in the 90s, they did.
That song didn't even come out in the 90s.
No, they end the video by Shania Twain meeting a Shania Twain drag artist.
By Shania Twain what?
Shania Twain meeting a person doing Shania Twain drag.
Oh, I thought you said muting.
Like, she just covers her mouth and is like, I'm singing.
Nope.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get off the stage.
You'll never know what it's like to feel like a woman. Shania Twain has been canceled.
Get off the stage, Sunshine Dwayne, or whatever the hell your name is.
By Niagara Falls, your beautiful hair.
I'm jealous.
No, she felt like a woman.
Damn. This fucking sucks. I'm bleeding through my shorts. Oh.
You know, she was like,
who's got a tampon?
Wait, that's it. Shania Twain's the one he wants a tuggy from in Breaking Bad, isn't it?
What?
The fucking cop. What's his name? Hank or whatever.
Yeah.
Hank, in like the first season, he keeps being like, they're like, we got you the thing you want for Christmas. And he's like, oh, is it a tuggy from Shania Twain? He like keeps making...
Just say you're gay.
He's making references getting hand jobs from Shania Twain. I forgot about that.
I don't remember that at all. But
I'm positive.
I mean, listen, it's been a while since I watched it, so I'm sure it's real.
Yeah.
That does seem like a Hank thing to do.
Shania Twain's like, why am I trending again?
I just love that.
What the fuck is going on that I'm trending?
It popped up on my YouTube the other day. I love that scene when he thinks that Walt Jr. or whatever the hell that kid's name is. Is that his name? Is it Walt Jr.?
Walt Jr. And then at one point he's like, I'm going to change my name to Flynn.
Yeah.
Because my dad, Walt, is problematic. And no one with the name Flynn has ever been problematic.
Problematic towards women.
Yeah.
I just love that scene where he thinks he's smoking pot for some reason, which is like, how?
How?
Edibles don't exist yet, and I don't think this kid can, like, hold a joint.
His friends are shotgunning him.
Yeah. But
just some PSA with him. He's like, hey, just because you're a paraplegic who smokes weed doesn't mean you're gay.
Doesn't mean you're gay. You're just making the best out of a bad situation.
14-year-old boys, they think they're kissing you. It's because they're
not gay.
They're not gay.
Just trying to get high. But I love that scene where he takes fucking Flynn to that hotel and just like has him talk to some hooker for like 5 minutes. And he's like, do you want to end up
that's
like...
great.
He's like, do you want to end up like her? It's like, how is he going to relate to that?
Yeah.
What, do you want to end up being a disabled prostitute in a hotel?
Smoke weed, you're going to end up missing teeth, blowing guys, and being a prostitute.
I don't think I can do that.
Prostitute who fucks Aaron Paul's character, who, judging by other people he's hooked up with in the show, is a cat. He's somewhat of a cute boy in that world.
Boy. Yeah. He dates that one girl who everybody thinks is hot.
I don't think she's
black hair.
I don't think she's very cute, but I feel like there's other scenes where it's him with a lady.
He's been with other ladies, yeah.
Yeah.
He fucks Meredith. What's his wife's name?
No, it's Meredith from The Office. You're right.
He fucks Meredith.
He fucks Meredith from The Office.
Next Thanksgiving.
He's a fun fella.
I think we'd get along.
He loves the Impractical Jokers.
We definitely would get along.
Although he's pro Tom Mabe, one of your great enemies.
I can get past that. I just won't bring that up. There's enough Impractical Jokers to talk about that I don't think we'll get around to Tom Mabe.
That's, I think...
Although there is a clear link. Pranks.
Yeah.
It could go south. But
I think history will look back at the Impractical Jokers as being one of the things that reunited America.
That's true, yeah.
Because it is truly a thing both sides can appreciate and enjoy.
Yeah. Completely unpolitical.
And as you just said, there's enough Impractical Jokers that we never need to talk about. And Tom Mabe can be anything. Your Tom Mabe can be anything.
It could be anything. Whatever it is you're trying to avoid,
there's enough
Impractical Jokers to get through a weekend.
Yeah.
And never have that come up.
Oh, absolutely.
They've saved America, maybe.
If you just have a plan for the commercial breaks, and your racist father has True TV, you can bring over your black boy lover.
Somewhere there's a trans daughter who has never even had to come out of the closet. Like, they just showed up in a dress one day, and then Quinn fell over.
And the second...
And it just never came up. It just, you just get distracted, you fall in. Yeah. Murr is getting put in a trunk.
I'm going to start posting on, like, conspiracy subreddits being like... These people will be like, this Andrew Tate stuff is just a distraction and whatever, like psyop. That's like a thing people say a lot.
Yeah.
This stuff is like, it's just a psyop to distract us.
And you're going to say that's what Impractical Jokers is.
I'm going to say, nobody has called it. No one has the true
distraction. The true psyop distraction.
The true opiate of the masses.
IJ. Quinn. Q.
What is that? What are those things like the personality tester? It's like I'm a
ENFP, INTJ.
Isn't one of them
Myers-Briggs?
Myers-Briggs.
That's what it's called.
Mine is ILIJ. That's my personality type. BFIJ. Big fan.
Big fan, IJ. All right.
It's just me trying to get a job at Apple. Can I tell them that?
You know that's not on Apple TV, right, Mr. Alton? Well, it should be.
It should be.
And that's going to be my goal here.
I heard Ted Lasso's a psyop. You've said that word a lot.
You really like that word, huh? All right. That's enough. We're at 108.